Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. I'm continuing my little mini series on sheet pan dinners, and today we're going to do chicken with vegetables. I have some chicken thighs. Boy, let me tell you what, these are some huge chicken thighs. I got them in a big bulk pack and I split them up and put them in the freezer. So whenever I was ready for them, I had them. I like the chicken thighs because, to me, they're juicier. They have a little more juice to them. Moisture. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But let's get rid of that. I'm trying not to touch this chicken stuff with my hands. Okay, so I'm just going to lay these right here in this bowl, and we're fixing to season them up. And I'm going to need some smoked paprika. Yeah, I'm having a look at my recipe. Let's see. We need a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Don't you know that's going to be good? That smoky flavor. And then we've got a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, well, this will, whoa. Let's put some of that back. We didn't need quite that much. So, teaspoon of garlic powder. And we want a teaspoon of dried oregano. I think my measuring spoon will fit in here. And half of a teaspoon, whoops, sorry about that, y'all. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. Now we've got to get in here and rub all of this together. So we're going to get it on our hands, but you know what? We're going to give our hands a good washing afterwards. We also need some salt and pepper. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of salt. Remember, these are large chicken thighs, and I want it to get all in that meat. And I'm going to put about 3/4 of a teaspoon, give or take a little bit, of black pepper. And I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. So I'm going to do about half a tablespoon. Just enough to get all of this coated. So let's go in here and just get these all mixed up. Now, if you want to, you can lay them out on your sheet pan and do this. I just thought it'd be easier if I put it right into this bowl. And we're going to massage it into our meat. Now, I'm going to lay them out here on my sheet pan. I have a grease. I'll hold it up and show it to you. I have a sheet pan here that I sprayed with a non-stick cooking spray. Because as I've told you before, if I'm going to go through the trouble of cooking it, I want to get it out or off of the pan. There we go. Those are beautiful. Let me wash my hands. Okay, I give my hands a good wash. Now, looky here, let me show you. That's going to be beautiful, isn't it? We're going to add some vegetables onto this tray. Now, I'm going to move that stuff out of my way for just a minute. Okay, let's get rid of these scissors. They've got to be washed. And let's pull this up to us, okay? Now, I have a red onion. I don't know why they call it red onion. That's purple. A red bell pepper. And I've got some broccoli that we're going to break into florets. And I am going to cut this onion into pieces. Just some large chunks. See what I did? Cut it in half, and now I'm cutting it in half this way. And then just going down and making large chunks. Okay? Now, we're going to cut our bell pepper the same way. We're going to cut it into chunks. And we're going to put all of this back in this bowl so we can get it all prepared. Okay, isn't it looking pretty so far? Now we're going to break this. I washed the broccoli and I broke it into somewhat florets. And you can make them as big or as small as you want. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take pieces like that. I'm just going to cut them in half. They'll be fine. Okay, so now we're going to put all of this back in this bowl. Okay, so let's just kind of toss that around. We're going to break that onion up a little bit. When I say break it up, I mean take it apart like that. Okay, so we're going to drizzle this with some olive oil, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon, I'm just guesstimating here, y'all, of olive oil, and I'm going to put some salt and pepper. Again, about a teaspoon of salt. That's a lot of vegetables. And about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And we're going to get in here and toss it up. Y'all, I would imagine if you wanted to, you could put some carrots in here. Just any vegetable that's going to cook within the length of time that the chicken's going to take, because it doesn't take that long to cook. And you could do some potatoes. I would parboil the potatoes a little bit. Okay, so let's get this up here. Now we're going to scatter these vegetables all around this chicken. Looky there. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I've got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. So I'm going to put this in and I'm going to check it after. I'm going to check this chicken after about 25 minutes because I think that's all it's going to take. It could take 30. But I'm going to check it after 25 because you want your internal temperature on your chicken 165, no less. We typically go over that. Pop likes his chicken around 180. So that's what we tend to do. But don't go under 165. So it won't be safe to eat. So I'm going to get this in the oven. And when I get done, it gets done, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what it looks like, okay? And we're going to taste it. Okay, y'all, I just took this out of the oven. Look here. Now, this took in my oven 35 minutes. And your oven may cook differently than mine. But y'all know I've told you before, mine cooks a little bit low. But let's try this. I'm excited for it. Isn't that a beautiful piece of chicken? Looky there. And all those seasonings we put on it. And I want these vegetables. I've told y'all before, I love vegetables. Now, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of fresh parsley on it. Just to make it look pretty. Let's give this a taste. Yeah. I want to try broccoli and a piece of this onion. I like red onions. Do y'all like red onions, purple onions, whatever you want to call them? That's delicious. Now I want to try this chicken. Sorry. Mmm. That looks so good. You know, we seasoned this with the oregano, smoked paprika, garlic, onion powder, salt and pepper. Oh. Mmm. And so tender. You know, this is something, and I've told y'all before on these other meals, you can prepare everything ahead of time. You can have your chicken prepared. Now, I use chicken thighs. You can use chicken legs. You can use chicken wings, chicken breast, whatever you want to do. So it's up to you. But go ahead and have them prepared. Have them in a baggie and have them seasoned up. Put your vegetables, have them cut up and seasoned in another baggie. When you get home from work or school, turn your oven on and preheat it. Put them out on your sheet pan. Put it in the oven. You've got dinner ready. And have one pan cleanup, 2 dishes, 2 forks. And I put these in the dishwasher and I'm done. So I hope y'all give it a try. And if you do, please let me know. Y'all don't forget. I know a lot of you know we have a lot of new subscribers. They may not. We've got 2 cookbooks, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And you can find them on my website, KarenJonesFoodAndFamily.com. And click on the books or book that you're interested in. And it takes you straight to my printer. And they'll take your order and they ship it for you. I don't stock them here to ship. But I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. And I love having you in my kitchen with me. And I certainly hope you're going to come back. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, hit that notification button so you'll know when we put out another video. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you soon.